Welcome back, everybody, to The Turn. Let's get you caught up. Here's Brandon Lee's back nine highlights. Starts off on the 10th hole, the par 5.
Finished with a 38 on the front, which probably should have been lower than that, but...
Has a 2-stroke lead on Jordan.
Yeah, that's it. Just 2 strokes.
So here's his approach, just an iron in hand.
And this was actually his birdie putt. That second shot landed a bit short.
And his birdie putt's just short. You can't leave birdie putt short here.
His drive on the second hole went about 50 yards offline, so he had to punch back, trying to get out in the front of to the fairway. Left it by the bunker. That's where his chip ended up. So this was for birdie. Or no, excuse me, that was for par. And he should probably take his time with this for bogey.
He's such a confident player that sometimes it gets the better of him here, and that's a wasted stroke you don't really want to have. So this would be his par putt on the 12th hole.
No, this would be his bogey putt.
I'm sorry, his bogey putt, and can't believe he missed that one too. So that's back-to-back doubles.
And then the 4th hole, or excuse me, the 13th hole, his drive goes in into the river. So he'd have to take a drop.
It actually stayed out and came back in on the other side, so that's why he dropped where he did, and he saves a par on the 13th. What a great play.
Yeah, that's well done.
So the wheels were starting to come off there, and he's trying to hang on. He takes an iron out on this hole and ends up...
Yeah, tried to play it safe, but ended up leaving himself in a very bad spot. Had that for par. Burnt the edge.
So he's really just searching for it here, and this on the 15th par 3 he luckily finds his ball here but doesn't really have a swing, so
this would be for bogey.
This is huge here. This is for bogey.
Takes all the break out of it
and just throws it in the back of the cup. Sometimes that's what you got to do when you're struggling. You just got to trust your putter, trust your line, and go for it. And here he hits a massive drive on the 16th hole. This here just for birdie.
You think you'd get one of these today?
And look, he just didn't start it off high enough. That was perfect speed. So through 16 here as he taps in for par.
And as you can see through the first 7 holes on the front nine, he played it at +1, and on the back nine he's played it at +6.
So
how do you explain that?
When there's 2 doubles in a row and an out of bounds, really that could have been worse. To be +8 is...
He really just shifted his brain into neutral.
That's what it seems like. Here's Jordan's back nine highlights. So he's +4.
Wow.
Starting it off, and that's...
He came down steep on that. He hit down on that shot.
There's a lot of swing plane problems, a lot of weight problems that they're not getting taken care of here. So that's for par, and no, man, he knows he can't have these misses if he wants to win his 3rd tournament here. So this looks eerily familiar to the first round here on the 11th hole.
Nearly the same position.
But he got over it just to the left, so this
would be for par, I believe.
Here for par, and he's going to burn this one by 2, so he's not doing himself any favors. As Brandon was struggling through the front here, so was Jordan. That's going to knock him to 6 over now through 12. Excuse me, through 11. So this is the 12th hole.
This was his birdie putt, if I'm not mistaken.
It is, and you got to get there. So this is his par putt, and he's left himself way too much. So another bogey. That's 3 bogeys in a row to start off the back nine.
You can see him talking to himself there.
And here he gets himself psyched up, and he's got to make something happen. So he goes to the 13th, and he hits a great drive, and look what happened.
Wasted.
A wasted drive, a shank underneath the tree over there he'd have to chip out. This is for birdie. So Brandon hits it in the water and gets the same score as Jordan. Jordan goes up over the tree and it's got to sit. He's telling it to sit, and this is right where Brandon was on the front.
Yep. A little better spot, though. He's actually in the rough. Brandon was right on the edge of the fringe and the rough there.
So he's going to get one back on Brandon there, and then this is where his tee-off shot ended up on the signature hole. He's living up to his name here. Those are good leg putts.
Yeah, that's a great leg putt.
So he's going to get 2 on Brandon. And this here for par to keep pace on the 16th hole. Oh, and he sucks it in for par. That's huge, and he knows it. So through 7 on the front 9, Jordan was actually +3. And through 7 on the back 9, he's +4. So he's kind of staying where he was. So +7, or excuse me, yeah, +7 through 16, and he's got a 1-shot lead.
It's crazy to think about. If you watch the games, you'd think Brandon would be ahead by 10 at this point.
And he almost should be. This is kind of...
Takes a little bit less of an egregious line there, playing it over top of the tree instead of around it.
So he's going to find himself in the middle of the fairway. Here's Brandon's tee-off shot, and that's going to start out right. But it's going to be
but yeah, it's going to get a good hop off a hill down there. You'll have a shot.
Off one of the knolls. So this is must-see TV, folks. This is as close as it gets.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
As am I. It's the Bourgeois Cup. It's what we want to see between these two players. So here's Jordan.
Same spot as last time. Wow.
There's got to be something in the ground. That's the same exact spots now he's got.
Now he's complaining about pine cones on the ground.
He's got to just hang on here.
Focus.
This has got to get up and down to keep any kind of pressure on. He doesn't want to lose a stroke to Brandon here on the 17th hole. Oh, and that's a great chip shot.
Yeah, that's well done.
I don't know how that stopped there. He seems frustrated, but he should be okay with that. So here's Brandon for his birdie, and
maybe the nerves got the best of him there. That was not.
So this would
not
be
well done.
No, this would be huge. He needs this to go. It's right on line, and it's just short. So Jordan's going to drop a shot to +9.
No, he dropped to +8.
I'm sorry, to +8. Here's Brandon for par.
Ooh, that is a huge putt.
Oh, no. So look at here. Through 17 holes, we're tied up at +8. This is it, folks. This is the 18th hole.
This is exciting.
Will there be a miracle happening at the Memorial Park?
And look at Brandon's game face. He seems completely locked in.
I don't want him to be too serious here. He needs to stay loose. Boy, I can't believe this.
Well, he gave that one... Probably tried to give that one too much, and he's lost it out to the right.
So as Jordan approaches the tee, laser focused. So here would be his tee-off shot. Oh, boy.
Holy cow. He pulled that so far to the left, but it came back somehow, and he's in the middle of the fairway.
So he's got his 3-wood again here, and look at the shape on it.
Done it again.
He's putting the pressure on.
I cannot believe this.
I think he's thinking to himself, yep, with the fist bump, he just needs to get a par. Just get a par and keep the pressure on, and maybe we'll go to extra holes here. So here's Brandon. He's just got the iron.
He's left himself no angle to the pin, unless he pulls off a miracle shot, and yeah, he's not happy with it. That's going to be, just short of the green.
So chipping a putt, and I mean, it's anybody's game still here, coming down to the final moments at the Memorial Park.
Just trying to play a bump and run.
Ooh, and he bumped, and it didn't run.
I've never seen a grab like that before.
So he approaches the 18th green.
Distraught.
Kind of disappointed in himself here.
Camera over my face.
Oh my gosh! What is?
Jeez.
There's no need to do that. It's anybody's game here. What's going on? What's going through his mind? Holy, this is a putt and a half here for Jordan. And here's his birdie attempt to win the Bourgeois. Ooh.
Wow, he's left that
very short.
15 feet short at least.
So Brandon here he can still possibly 2-putt and tie.
He makes this. He puts the pressure on, forcing Jordan to make par to win.
Let's see. This is where heroes are made, folks.
Oh, and he's just...
Oh, and it's just a little left. Just pulled it a little left. That's great pace, and he's just going to tap in for a bogey here.
He shoots a 9/81. Now he's just got to pray that Jordan misses this putt.
Boy, he could have been a lot lower than that, and I think he's kind of disappointed, but... So here we go, folks, for the win. It's the 18th hole at the Memorial Park Country Club here in Grand Rapids, North Dakota. This for Jordan's 3rd win on the Bourgeois Cup.
It doesn't get more exciting than this.
So here it is, folks, the putt. looks to be online. Does he have enough pace? He's gonna walk it in. Oh my gosh! Jordan Lee wins the Miracle at Memorial. His third victory of the season. What a play! What a great finish by both players. Oh, amazing time.